Hello and welcome to the Terror of the Feerrott Season 2. This is going to be the introduction video. We're going to go over some stuff and whatnot and kind of explain everything here. And then the next episode, which should air directly after this one, will show where we're getting started. So first things first, this is a YouTube members Patreon video first. So this is going to be 6 months, maybe more. I don't know. Until it goes live on the YouTube channel. So this is like 6 months early access for the YouTube membership tier of member and higher. So I think that's the medium one. We'll see. But we're gonna go into like how I set up everything and everything like that. So Terror of the Feerrott Season 2. So this is going to be the story of a beast lord. If you remember from Terror of the Feerrott Season 1, the very first time I did this series, we did a heroic boosted start beast lord. I never really clicked with him because he was a heroic start, and I don't know, it wasn't that fun for me. So we're going to change it up a little bit. We're doing a beast lord. It's going to be an ogre again. I don't like being stunned. I like the bear pet. I don't like any of the other pets. So the bear pet won out really is what it really boiled down to. Because I know they get the stun immunity eventually, but role matrix here. So we're going to play this one a little different. I got a lot of comments on my tier list videos about how beast lords are literally the best melee class in the game. They can solo anything, they can do anything, just have the pet tank. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the primary tank be the pet. The healer is gonna be the mercenary plus the beast lord, myself. The beast lord will also be able to provide snare at 59, spirit wolf for movement speed, slow, I don't know what level that is, but and the mercenary will be able to res us when we die. And then we'll back up like off tank. So like if I put the beast lord, the warder on like mob A, I'm going to off tank if there's a second. There is no CC available to the beast lord, so this will be fun. The rules, I guess, is the most important thing. Step 1, no power leveling. I'm not going to be no power leveling at all. It's just going to be whatever this guy kills, he gets, kind of thing. I'm not going to buy anything from the bazaar. I'm going to do everything solo. And I'm not doing solo self-found. There's some caveats to this, but we're going to solo with our mercenary healer, like I said. This is an accelerated start, so he's starting with gear. He's also starting with bags and cash, so I don't have to go spend hours of my time farming. And I think it was in the Holdridge's Crusade series, I said that I was never going to do a series without starting them with cash, because I literally spent so much time farming hill giants on that series that I'll never do it again. I don't need the money. I have more platinum than I know what to do with, and so I'm not going to waste my time with that anymore. External buffs, like I would like to say no to this, but like I in all my other series, like I go and hide out somewhere in POK, running, because I don't like to log out, right? I can't stand AFK in the guild hall because it'll close down after 24 hours. So, I just stand around and I'll get buffed. Like, I came back once standing in some random POK stone, fully buffed, and I don't even know why. And then people send me messages and they say, "Hey, thanks. Here you go for the buffs. I love your videos." You know, stuff like that, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So I can't prevent it at all. And later on, I eventually just go stand in guild lobby and get buffs anyway, or I log all my other characters on and buff everybody in the guild lobby. So it turns into a mess. So the buffs are allowed. We're not gonna have any buffs starting out because he has nothing on him right now. Crafting combines from other characters, so like the templates for armor, the conflagrant armor and stuff like that, like he'll be able to get it. I'm not going to lock that behind anything. It's a gold account. Auto grant is enabled. I'm playing on the Feerrott server, and it is the latest expansion enabled on my account. So whatever that is, I think right now it is Knights of Shadow, but Lorien's Song will be out. I'm recording this on the 1st of November, so Lorien's Song should be out December. So we will eventually get there, and we will eventually go from 120 to 125 as we work our way through all the levels. Goals. I've set myself some goals. We're going to make an attempt on Lady Vox and Lord Nagafen at 50. I went in at 65 with Holderage, and I destroyed it. And I never went back and tried. I haven't tried it lower. I've tried killing Lady Vox and Nagafen at 52 when they used to have the open world thing, but that was with a group of 6 characters. I'm going to try solo Beast Lord at level 50 against Lord Nagafen first, because he's easier. But we're going to try that. If we die, we're going to do 55 and try it again. And then 60, and then 65, and so on. We're going to try it. I think we won't have a big deal. I think we'll probably kill it at least 55, but it's kind of a little goal I've set for myself, kind of keeping with the solo theme going on here. So we're going to try to do the epic solo at 60. I think we can do it. 65 for sure, but I think we can do it at 60. I've read over the epic on Alakazam, EQ Progress, and some other site multiple times, and nothing looks difficult. We're going to wait till level 90 to do the epic 1.5 and 2.0, and then we're going to continue to solo ourselves to 125. And there's a theme, a sort of theme like early on that I'm kind of going to stick to. This is going to be the leveling path I kind of go with, so you can kind of guess where the episodes will lie. We're going to target Beastmen, Lizardmen, Froglocks, Wraith Worshippers, and Luckland style mobs. Now you're like, Wraith Worshippers? Well, so the reason why the ogres are so dumb in Everquest is because they were with Ralph Zeke, and they tried to storm the plane of Earth, and when they lost, the Wrath Council took away their intelligence and cursed them, right? And then later on they tried again, and Kazakh Thul did the green mist and killed off a lot of them too. So in my opinion, like I know in game, like they're friendly with Kazakh Thul like races and stuff like that, but I feel like Kazakh Thul based NPCs, Wraith based NPCs are on the menu, and we are a bloodthirsty beast lord. So we're gonna start off in the Feerrott, because we are the terror of the Feerrott. And we're going to go over to Guk. I love Guk. That's my favorite zone. We're going to not spend much time there. We're going to get leveled up to about 30, 40 inside there. And then we're going to go to the Gray. And you're like, the Gray? What? So at 44 to 55 in the Gray, we can pick up an epic item called the Perfect Acryla Ore. So we're going to go by there and pick that up. I will take care of an Enduring Breath item. I have, I don't know where it's at, but I have a Net of the Deep Sea I can hand off to him and let him be good there. And then 40 to 55, also Fungus Grove. Another good zone in Luckland. We can get Chunk of Dense Fungal Padding, which is another epic item. These are pre-lootable items from what I can tell. And then 45 to 60, we can go to Maiden's Eye and pick up 2 Gems of the Void for that part of the epic. And then we're going to swing by Old Sibyllus, do a little frog slaying. And then at 60, I plan, around 60, right? We might like over level it or something like that. I plan on going to the Gremling Forest to do the Gremling War, which will net us a Copper Medal of War, which is the starter item for the Beast Lord epic. And then we can proceed through that if we want. Then we're going to swing back around 65, 60 to 65. We're going to try up Kazakh Thul. I went there in the Holdridge's Crusade video, or it was Boomerguard, one of them, and it was pretty rough, but it was not, we were kind of over leveled for it at the time too. So we're gonna try again. I really want to try the new version of Kazakh Duel and put some effort into it. We'll see. And then what else would be, missing here, right? If we didn't go to Drunder, the Fortress of Zek, and actually mess around there. There's some beasts we can kill down in the arena. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty cool zone. There's lots of ogres that they're not gonna like us. So what are we gonna do about that? We're gonna kill them. So from 65 to 70, I was thinking we could hit the plane of Earth. There's some Earth creatures we can kill. I think should be good. Try that zone out, see how it goes. And then Wall of Slaughter. So I kind of want to focus on killing beasts and stuff like that throughout the series when we can. Where it's we're able to do it, right? Like Holdridge was going after undead. Boomerguard just kills whatever, and I kind of want to focus on these kind of mobs, right? So Wall of Slaughter has like an open world zone with lots of beast-like mobs and these weird alien mobs. We're gonna do that, and that should get us to, all this should get us to 75, and then at 75, we're gonna go to the Seeds of Destruction expansion and start Ocean Green Hills. Now, they're all in green because this will net us, if we do all these quests inside of these achievements, it will net us a full set of Paragon armor, which is equivalent to House of Thule Tier 1 armor. There's also like 65 plus, I think. We can do Heroes armor, just, if we're struggling, at that point we can pick up Heroes armor and do those achievements, but I don't think we will need to. I think if we play it smart and let the pet tank, we will be able to proceed through these achievements as needed. The fallback. So if we're like we start this one, right? Oh my gosh, if we start this one right here. Like, say we hit 80 just doing this 3-3, right? At 80 we can wear House of Thule Tier 1 gear. And I have the templates, so we can make the gear and we can just skip doing all of this. I don't want to do this if I don't have to. I don't want to do it if I don't have to, right? And that's, this is our backup plan when we get to 75 plus and we don't have any gear that's worth mentioning, right? Having a full set of Tier 1 House of Thule gear ready at 80 will be very beneficial to us, and so I will probably do that, but I probably won't give them any other gear except for earrings. That's kind of like how it's gonna go. And the earring is the pet power earring. I have a ton of them from Nomergard. I saved them. I saved every single pet enhanced pet one all the way up to the level 120 raid one. So yeah, we're good there. It should be the only item that I hand down pretty much past this and maybe Conflagrant armor. So that's kind of like the rough early game. Let's call it our early game. All the way up to 85. I would say that's early game. That's the rough plan. The episodes will be around that, but at the same time, like I'm saying, we're gonna go to Guck from 10 to 30. But that's not all we're gonna do. No, it is not. Hot zones. We're skipping. Like, this is my list of zones and the level ranges I go into them and stuff like that. I'm planning on making a website to make all this available. Right now, it's all in these Google Docs across like all these different series and stuff like that. But I have all the hot zones listed here and kind of what expansion they go to. Right. So you go to Plane of Knowledge, talk to Franklin. And he's like, hey, go do this, kill 5 things for me in Upper Guck, right? And you get 20% experience. We're going to be doing these every chance we get. So, the episode might start off in, ready to go to, like, Lower Guck. But we got a hot zone, and we're going to Great Divide. We're going to do that. We're going to knock those out every episode as best we can. Because I don't plan on this. I plan on making this a weekly series, so I can get the feedback, from an episode, right? So if somebody suggests a place we go, like I can actually do it. Whereas like on all the other series, I'm like a month ahead, and I'm already past where I'm getting suggestions. So I don't plan on getting too far ahead on this guy. Yeah, so these are all the hot zones. We are gonna probably go to every single one of them because one, we need the Defiant gear until like 90 or so, maybe 85. Like it's actually the best in slot you can probably get for you know, a solo character. 90 plus, like you better have something with like like 1500 hit points or better, and Defiant stops at like 300 or so. Yeah, so there we go. See, quest, we're gonna get the Tear of Alaris. I don't even remember what that is. That's from a different character. Platinum farming locations, if we need to, but it's not gonna be a thing. This is the gear that I'm starting with. I'm starting him with a crown. Here, let's just show in game. And before anybody tells me, hey, you should enable old graphics, I'm gonna show you what he looks like with old graphics. That is what he looks like with old graphics, and I just could not do it. I could not do it. I was going to. If it was like full plate, yeah, we'd have a good time. But I'm just gonna stick with this. I don't plan on being an ogre form most of the time anyway. So let's take a look at what he's got. So he's got a Viren's Earring of Insanity. This is from the Volak raid in Temple of Ishan. We have a white dragon scale helm, or a white dragon helm. This is a quest item from Lord Yelenak. I think you kill Tormax and you get that. We have an Eye of Kazakh Thul. And we have a Dragon Tear Earring. This is like the best earring I could find. I couldn't find a second earring from him that I could just easily get. Then we have a Ancient Orvan Hide chest plate, just 40 AC, 50 HP. We have Spirit Racked Cord for the arms, so this is 10 attack, 2 HP regen. Silver Charm of Tranquility, this is from Dozakar. The quest lines that involve around him, this is one of the better items. We have a Cloak of the Firestorm, which is a 24 AC, 100 HP, 40% haste back item with 35 fire resist. My stats aren't really maxed out. Like I have Infusion of the Faithful on right now. Let's see here, Belt of the Dwarf Sling. So this is just another 800 HP item that you can use at level 1. 10 attack, 2 HP regen. What is this one? Pauldrons of the Deep Flame. This is probably the best shoulders I can get for him right now. 35 AC, 100 HP. And then we have Silver Bracelet of Speed, 41% haste, 100 HP. And the Dragon Skin Bracelet, 100 HP, 25 AC. And then we have Duvasir's Gauntlets of Might, which are another Volak item. 100 HP, just really massive stats. Most of these items are from TOV, North Temple of Ishan, from all the raids there. Ancient Wormhide Greaves. These are from, I mean, these are like best in slot and Vilnius. These are from Dargon the Destroyer, I think, in Temple of Ishan. And then for boots, I have the same mob, Boots of the Destroyer. I was too lazy to go and farm the Emperor for his boots. So we got Ring of Destruction and Kristalla's Crystal Ring. Just fantastic items, right? They're 100 HP, 30 AC. Very good. In my main hand, I have a Scepter of Destruction. It's a 1218 with a 275 point damage proc at 46, 50 HP. On the offhand right now, we have an Orb of the Infinite Void. I could not find very many shields that a Beast Lord could actually use, and this was one of them. So this is just 35 AC, 75 HP stat stick, if you will, that he's just going to be holding until he gets dual wield later on. And then in the range slot, we just have a 15 AC, 50 HP item with Mana Preservation 3. So this actually works on live, right? I'm playing on live. So this will reduce the mana of all his spells, so it's kind of a nice little bonus on top of everything else here. All right, and we open up our bag. I have all the levels, all the spells up to like level 20. I also have Journeyman Boots. I also have a Crown of the Kromzek Kings. I opted not to wear this one. Like, I mean, they're comparable, right? 35 AC, 100 HP, 22 AC, 100 HP. This one has mana on it, though. This one has True Sight. One of the differences is, like, if you see, the color of the world changes. And I like that. I like that. I think that's the Ultra Vision effect. It kind of looks better, but I want the mana. I want the extra mana, so we're going to go with that for now. We will pick up a Defiant helmet that has True Sight on it eventually. Let's see here. What else do I have? I have all kinds of junk in my bag right now. I got more laying around. See here. I got a Baton of Flame. I got another Scepter of Destruction. I got a Fist of Lightning. And I got Wormscale Fist Wraps. Now, you'll notice that the Scepter is not the best item, right? The Wormscale Fist Wraps are probably better. I'm not going to lie right now. But I just like using them. I got them on Mischief, and I like using them, so that's the only reason he's using that right now. And plus, it doesn't really matter at this point, right? At this low level, I'm damage capped. I can't do more damage than, you know, than like, I think 5 damage, like the 5 base damage, right? So it's just, you know, it is what it is. And I don't know why you can't use this one yet. Maybe it's because it's offhand. But eventually we'll probably use these two right here. The Fist of Lightning and the Wormscale Fist Wrap, because they are the best ratio. And they're both hand-to-hand, which I think should get a bonus to that. I also have a Wild Lord's Tunic from Trachanon. This will give us Bramble Coat at 45. And then I have a Griddle of Living Thorns, which will give us Spike Coat at, I think it's 55. This is, like, I could probably wear it, but it requires 51, I think, to actually wear it. And this would probably be better than what we have on. Better than the Dwarf Belt, maybe? Probably not without the attack. But this will give us Spike Coat, which is a AC buff with a damage shield. Bramble Coat is the same thing. You can kind of see it here. Increases your armor as well as giving you a small damage shield. It's like 4. It's nothing to write home about. Let's see here. I also have a Sap Encrusted Branch, which will give us Snare at 49. At 59, we get an AA ability that our Warder will be able to snare. But this will be very, very clutch when we go to Sibyllus and to places like that, where the mobs run at 49 plus. All right, we also have a Bashi's Rod of Disempowerment, which is a right-click Dispel. This is a great item to have for a Monk and a Beast Lord. Probably, I think I have it on my Necromancer too. It is great for dispelling damage shields and stuff when you don't want to waste a spell slot. All right, and finally, we have a tri-plated golden hackle hammer. This is from the Dane raid. This will give us right-click arc shielding, which is an HP buff. I don't think it stacks with focus, so it's not really that useful, as we get the focus line of spells as a Beast Lord. It's like a mini version of the Shaman one. But early on, it'll be great for that little bit of extra hit points that we will want. And then I also have a chest plate of Fiery Might, which will give us HP regeneration and a damage shield. It's like a 15-point damage shield. Very nice to have early on. Note that it's Warrior and Paladin Shadow Knight only, yet here we go, I can click it from inventory. So I got lucky on that find. Let's see here. I also have the Journeyman Boots, so I can run fast early on until we get Spirit of Wolf. Let's see, we have food. Nothing fancy here, just water and grapes. I guess they have Misty picnic baskets from one of my other characters. All right. So that's kind of like how we're set up. Let me look at my... Let's do spells, because like this is easy, right? There's one spell. Salve. That's the only spell we get. And it's a heal. We don't get anything until I think 2, 3, and the first water is like 8. So it's gonna be a while before we have spells. I have them all on me just so we don't have to go to back to plane of knowledge. But there we go. I also have a Sonic Wolf saddle. So this is the Knight of Shadow expansion pet. Had an extra laying around, figured why not? Going big, we're going big, right? We're gonna have fun is what it really boils down to. Macro wise, I have one macro here, hide corpse NPC, which just hides all the NPC corpses and does auto inventory. That's for when I start doing forage. My pet attack button here is just attack on, pet attack, pet swarm. Nothing too fancy, just basic stuff. And then I have the AA Throne of Heroes, just teleports you to guild lobby. I have a Drunken Stein. I have a Fellowship and Registration Insignia. I'm not in a Fellowship. I literally stripped the character to take all this stuff. So I just took all this stuff. And then primary and secondary transportation device, which, if we look in here, it's right here. Key rings. Teleportation. There you go in here. These will teleport you back to your anchor. So you get, when you buy them from the loyalty vendor, it gives you, here, let's do this. We're gonna be a skeleton most of the time. You get an anchor and you can place it down in your house or your guild hall, and you can then use these anchor spells to teleport back to them. You buy them from the guild, the loyalty merchant in Plane of Knowledge. All right, I think that's everything. Summon banker, that's just a normal AA. Yeah, so if you want to bank, go here. Notice I have like nothing in my bags. This is my shared bank. So like here's one pet power, one of the pet power earrings I found. They're all going to be stacked up in the shared bank for them throughout time. This is just junk. I don't know. Like, this is my druid account that I'm making this character on, so it's like my oldest account, so it's got all kinds of weird stuff. But there we go. So let's go. We need a mercenary, and I've been thinking about it, like what would be the coolest mercenary. So let's go to Plane Knowledge and think about it. All right, we're in Plane of Knowledge, and so I've been watching this show, like Vox Machina. I can't even remember the name of it, honestly. And inside that show, there's this gnome healer that's like best friends with this like giant blue berserking character, and I kind of like that inspired me. I think a gnome is gonna be the best choice right now, unless I find a true beast looking mercenary. Like I don't think I have one available to me. Let's go over to, oh my god, you're so slow. I hate being big. I hate not having solos too, but let's go over here. Like I think gnome is gonna be the choice, but right over here should be the legendary merchant. Yeah, she doesn't have any, he doesn't have any. I just don't think this account has any legendary mercenaries. So I think it's just, it is what it is. I think we're gonna go with the gnome. I think it's good one because it's all like pre-shrunk, so it'll be small, won't get in the way. I like the way the high elves look, but I think the gnome is just gonna be that, you know, so much better. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and hire a journeyman healer mercenary, and we'll put them start on I like reactive. I don't know. Let's see here. The stance requests your mercenary assume that very reactive role in the group by focusing their efforts on reacting to the situation immediately rather than efficiency. Yeah, I want them to keep me alive at all costs. So let's go ahead and hire them. There we go. What do we get here? got a little club. And what's her name? Bidera. Alright, she beats people. Alright, I think I like it. Beat Rara. You ready to go? Alright, so she is our mercenary. She will be with us. She buffed us with courage for 12 minutes. She will grow with us over time. I don't think I'll get rid of her. I probably will unlock the rest of the slots so I can swap out for a melee DPS. I think, can I hire one from here? Apparently I can hire a no melee DPS. I did not know that. So definitely we probably will get one, because I think we'll eventually get to the point where I can probably heal the pet just as well as the mercenary. And we'll see how that goes. But there we go. That is a mercenary. We don't really need to do anything. We can do I always do this. I have these all in the wrong spot. I'm gonna move these. Let's see here. Make a passive button, put it right there, and then let's just move all the rest of these down. I don't know why I put them up there in the first place. There we go. So now I can turn my mercenary to reactive and passive without having to think about it. Like you double click this and it'll change it. But I think that's kind of a good plan. I think that's solid. I think it'll get us to where we want to be. I'm gonna go slow. I don't want to. These are gonna be anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes long. Unless we're doing something that's going to take a little bit longer, right? Like if we do something. I don't plan on doing Gribbles because we have to solo everything, right? And the killing power beyond 75 to 80 to 90 is just going to be too slow to effectively do those. TBM, we might do one TBM mission just to unlock the mirror, right, and get that free level at 75 or 76 from doing the prereq to do it. But completing that mission will be difficult because those red golem things are pretty hard. So I don't plan on any of that. I plan on literally doing all the grinding and everything we need to do through everything. Depending on how we do on certain things, I don't plan on going beyond tier 1 in most of these zones. And so the game starts out pretty wide, right? There's lots of choices, and then as we get like 85 and beyond, you have like 1 or 2 expansions to choose from, and sometimes we might fall back an expansion just to be able to progress. And you know, doing it all solo, I think we'll be fine. I haven't thought of any issues that we'll hit as long as we don't try to get overzealous like I did in the Tawani series, where I'm like new zone every time. Like we're literally gonna have the same zone multiple times in a row, most likely. I'm hoping the daily quests kind of make that a little bit better, but we can't get those until level 20. And then when we get those, that'll kind of just start the episode off in different places, and we'll kind of go maybe do a whole episode wherever that lands us if it's good experience. But yeah, so there we go. That's the intro video to the Terror of the Feerrott Season 2. Next episode, we're going to start out in the Feerrott itself and kind of work our way through there and you know, see what happens. We're going to be killing the little newbie mobs and stuff like that, and then work our way up. And I'd like to get level 10 next episode. That's my goal. But we may not do it. I'm going to look and see if there's like some newbie Beast Lord quests we can do before we start, but we might do those just for fun if they're not too tedious. A lot of this stuff gets a little tedious at times. But thank you very much for watching, and thank you for supporting this channel. Have a fantastic day.